I'm Sonya.
I'm Ebong.
And I'm Kate.
And today we're dishing with you from Rivers at Watergate, which is located at 600 New Hampshire Avenue Northwest. And it's lovely right by the Kennedy Center. So if you have an opportunity to come by, you should come by. And it's a fish theme
of Rivers is that periodically throughout the year they're going to change the menu based on a river of the world.
Oh wow!
So you have to wait and see which river will be featured first because they haven't decided, or they just haven't let us know. But they're very creative here, and we are getting very creative.
You have to be creative. Yeah.
We have a very creative person, Michael Clements. Where?
It's you.
It's me. He started a number of creative endeavors here in the city, but one thing that we definitely like to talk about is Art Jamz, which is sweeping the city, this artistic endeavor.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, what is Art Jamz? Because it sounds like you're like jamming around while you're making some art.
You're basically jamming around while you're making some art. So yeah, I like to keep things simple, but basically, you can go out, you can come to a great restaurant like Rivers, and I definitely want to come here. It looks fantastic. You can go to the theater, you can go to an art exhibit, you can do all these things, but one thing that we don't really get a chance to do in DC is actually participate. Obviously, Rivers doesn't want us cooking the food for the other people,
because they'd like to stay open, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. There's like health concerns and things. You go to the theater, they don't really let you get up on stage. Be like, hey, I can do Hamlet a little bit, And when you go to an art exhibit, you can't touch the art. There's usually like little lines and security guards, that are like, don't touch that. So I don't know, I like to kind of get my hands dirty when I'm getting creative and stuff. So I decided, let's do Art Jamz. Let's basically take an evening out, what you would do anyway, with drink and eat with your friends, and give you a canvas and some paints and just kind of let you go at it. So I have a DJ and wine and food, and you get to create a painting, and it's just like going to a club.
So is there any structure to this? Because I can only right now as I vision this, I vision madness and people getting inebriated and like painting everywhere. However, you probably do provide some structure into how there's some rules.
Is there
and
a naked
guidelines.
model that we have to like sort of
like painting an easel?
Yeah, paint a canvas.
I'm not a big structure guy actually, and that's kind of the fun part of it is that if you want to come in and you want to put the painting on the floor and do your Jackson Pollock Tai Chi painting around it, you can. It's not a class. I don't teach anyone how to draw sunflowers or anything like that. And it's like some people just come in and freestyle. Some people actually plan things. Some people like cut out little things and.
Wow.
Sorry, Mom. Hold on. I told her I was going to be on District Dish, and she's like, "That's my favorite show ever."
Well, who gets the canvas? I create this wonderful. So I take it home.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Oh, really?
Wow.
To create this, the canvas are big. They're
a
22
good size,
by 28. So a lot of people come in. They want to design things for their house as well, their home, something special.
So are you getting a lot of professional artists or just amateurs, or who's coming to do this?
I thought it originally was just for people that didn't get a chance to paint, and really that's the majority. But I've had a couple artists that have come in that have actually enjoyed it because it really gets them out of their routine. Maybe they paint by themselves, and just the energy of having 30 other people around them painting, or the music, it gives them something different to do. And a lot of times creatives in DC, whether you're a designer or a musician or a dancer or an actor, that is your life, that creative outlet, and you don't have another outlet for your creative spirit. And sometimes doing another outlet, with this creative spirit that you have, opens a door in your actual creative field that you work in. So, but I think the majority of people that come and just, they just want to do something different.
Do they stick to their canvas?
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask that. Yeah.
Could I just mess up Ebong's canvas?
So I'm structured, so she comes in and.
You probably. I haven't really seen anyone try and paint anyone else's canvas, but I have seen couples that came in and painted canvas together, which is not an easy thing to do. I saw.
Why not?
Because everyone has their own artistic direction, right?
It's so interesting. Everyone comes in and they create something just totally different. It goes without saying we're all different, but really when you see people paint, you really see that. It comes out. Everyone has their own style. So when you have two people that are trying to couple paint, sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't.
And they go home separately.
Yeah. What's the sort of do I have to pay to go to this, or is this go pay? You show up and what?
$60. Mm-hmm. You pay for 4 hours and you get a canvas. And I bring we use acrylic paint, so all the brushes, and I bring palettes and all you can drink wine and food and beer, which is very nice. And we get caterers, like Rodi is catered, Cafe Asia is catered, Lima is catered, so the food is good too.
That's an amazing deal. The food alone would pretty much take that, cover that fee, let alone the painting and the access and everything else. And
you don't have to clean all the brushes after. I mean, that to me is like
and
worth
the
it.
area, just you paint and you leave.
Yeah.
And where is this happening?
I was just about to say that.
You guys should couple paint.
We should couple paint.
Kate
I
painted
did
an
go.
amazing painting. It's still like one of my favorite paintings ever.
Did you take it?
So I had never painted before.
eBay.
And so I paint my thing. I've got come up with my plan. I do the whole thing, and then everyone walks by and they go, "Oh, that looks like such and such and such and such." And I was like, I didn't know I was copying someone else's style, but apparently I totally poached someone's style.
Make it work for you.
I tried.
Side business.
But it was so much fun.
eBay.
Too much fun.
Yeah.
Well, what else? Are we going to see more of these art jams?
We never heard where it was going to be.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, right. Well, we're a little bit. I kind of joke I'm the food truck of creativity because we're in different locations. I don't necessarily have a home, but that makes it kind of cool. Like we're doing 2 nights at Longview Gallery. We're occupying the alley behind Irvine Contemporary. We're doing like a street art thing there. I'm in Crystal City. Like we have the top floor of this building for like a week, and we're gonna have like paint the walls and do all this kind of fun stuff in there. And we're gonna be back at the Corcoran. So I don't know, like at Cafe Asia, actually, we're gonna do a nightclub, like one in the nightclub, so people can paint on the loft above, and while people are partying down below, and you can just kind of walk down, and hopefully they don't throw the.
Yeah, suddenly. I think you get a pretty well-behaved group. People who like art are well-behaved, I think. Maybe.
Yeah.
But I think the whole point of this is to find people that are not just the people that really like art, but the people that maybe have never experienced it, that want to be creative, that want to try something new, and that instead of just going to parties or going to fabulous restaurants, really want to try something totally different around town. And I think it's a very creative thing that you're doing. I certainly enjoyed it. I hope everyone else does. We want to hear more about all of the things that you're doing as Art Jamz continues to grow.
Jam.
It's
Evolve.
gonna jam. And if you haven't jammed with Art Jamz yet, you can find out how at artjamzdc.com. Space is always limited. It sounds like he's moving all around the city, but find one close to you or on a date that fits your schedule. As always, you can follow us on Twitter at The District Dish or on Facebook at facebook.com/The District Dish. And we'll tell you about our Art Jamz experiences. You tell us about yours. See you next time.